a donation to ACTF, to Doug Davis, and I was thinking after we gave the award that we never gave him an opportunity to talk, and I wanted to do that to give him an opportunity to maybe talk about maybe some things that are going on, maybe a big recovery recently, if you can. But let's have Doug. Let's listen up for Doug here. Doug Davis, come on up, Doug.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to be here and the invite. And really appreciate the support of the NSDR and everything. What we're doing right now with the ACTF is kind of parallels what I've been doing for about the last 25 years. And been catching a lot of bad guys in the coin business for several years now. And what we're doing right now with the ACTF kind of parallels what's been going on for since I started NCIC. And both of those are important, but history-wise to where we are today is that slowly over the last 6 or 7 years we began to see reports coming in of counterfeits. And then within the last 3 or 4 years we began to see more and more. And that's when I started thinking about when the counterfeits got to be the situation where we were getting the slabs counterfeited and everything was raising a red flag to me that created even a bigger problem within the industry. And at that point, I got with Kathy McFadden at the time at ICTA and said, you know, there's really a major problem that I don't think everybody recognizes that really could have a tremendous impact on the industry down the road. And the perfect example is that, you know, the Chinese counterfeited a lot of the key date coin and stuff like that. And then they started, you know, tinkering with the PCGS and NGC holders. But what caught my mind and attention is if what happens if they decided to dump on the market 100,000 1884 O's and MS63 all at once, and what that would do, and as good as they're getting, and what would that do to the coin business and undermine what we're doing throughout the numismatic industry, and what kind of a devastating effect or impact that would have. So basically, what we're doing, and the same thing that we did with NCIC, is we're going after the people. We're going after the ones that are actually making this stuff, manufacturing, importing. But one of the most significant things we are seeing now is we've actually made the common citizen a criminal now within the numismatic industry. And the reason for that is that I just bought a roll of 1 ounce silver eagles off of Alibaba.com or Craigslist or eBay or whatever the case may be, and I paid whatever the price of silver was that day, and say it's $400 a roll. I get it, and I decided to buy 3 rolls of those, so I've got $1,200 invested, and then I put it away, but next week my car breaks down and I need some money, so I go to sell them. I take them to the local dealer and find out that those coins are bad. Well, I need to fix my car, whatever the case may be, so what are you going to do? That individual goes and takes it to another dealer or another individual that doesn't have the experience, that doesn't have the knowledge, and then they unload it on them. And not intentionally want to do it, it's just what's happening. We're seeing that over and over again. And so that's what's, you know, is the scary thing within this, in the marketplace. But what is also happening is it's undermining our whole monetary system, especially when we've got the circulating coins, whether it's quarters or nickels, whatever the case may be. And so that's why we have to hit this hard. And we started at the top with the top people in the agencies, and Bethan did a great job with getting the attention of those people. But right now what we're concentrating on is those that are in the trenches, and that is the That is the Secret Service agents that are out below there, that are in those local offices, that are beginning to realize that counterfeiting and the Chinese counterfeits is a major problem within the United States. And so we've built more alliances and more partnerships with different agencies, including Customs and Border Patrol, Secret Service. But we're getting more and more education to those individuals. We're going to have one with the feds in Long Beach next month. But the key to it is it doesn't make any difference what we do. The most important people that can make the change is in this room right now. And without y'all's support and without y'all's communication and reporting these counterfeits, it's not going to work. The key to getting the counterfeit problem under control is the flow of intelligence and information, and that comes from y'all. And with the partnerships that we have with the ANA, ICTA, this group here and everything, I think we can make a dramatic change in it. But the key to it is law enforcement has to be educated. Law enforcement needs to understand that they have a duty to investigate these, initiate the investigations, follow through with it. It's not buyer beware. That's not the case. So again, I appreciate y'all. If there's anything that the Anti-Counterfeiting Task Force can do, please give me a call. We'll be glad to help you in any way we can. Thank you.